What is up, ladies? What is up, my summer pregame shed, ladies? First and foremost, wanted to say you guys are absolutely killing the challenge. I love to see all the communication, all the encouragement, all the accountability going on, how hard you guys are pushing yourself, all the walks, all the steps, all the workouts, all the intention. So I see you. Week 2, done and dusted. We are in, I guess, the middle of week 3 out of 5. So hang in there. This is that middle ground where people start to taper off a little bit, start to fall off a little bit. So do not let that be you. Okay, let's kick it back into gear. Remember, time is going to continue to pass and you're going to continue to have the same goals. So might as well make the decisions that move you closer to it. All right. So that's my little spiel. And that is kind of going to be the brunt of our conversation today. I have just noticed from the conversations I've been having with you guys, from the point system, from your guys' performance, it's about that time where motivation and consistency starts to drop off a little bit. The excitement, the motivation starts to wear off and people start to kind of fall back. So no, let's wake it up. Let's wake it up. Bring it back in. Okay. I want you to treat every single day like day one. So with that being said, our topic of discussion today is going to be deepening mental toughness, resilience, and endurance. Okay. So the goal of our conversation today is, like I said, going to be to deepen mental toughness and resilience, not only within yourself, but within our entire community. And I want to give you guys some tools and facts and just some encouragement and love to equip you guys to stay committed, even when motivation fades, okay? Motivation sucks. Motivation is not a good thing to rely on. It comes and goes, right? It's like the wind. It's never there when you need it, all right? So today, my goal again, is to guide us to manifest the version of ourselves that we are actively stepping into, that version of you that you dream of, that you chase, that version of you that when you, unfortunately, let's be real, compare yourself to other people, you wish you were like. All right, so let's make you wish you were like you. Let's walk into that. I want you to be super, super proud and comfortable in your own skin. That's the whole purpose of this, okay? So like I was saying as well, just kind of noticing a drop off this last week. So I can't switch it and show on the screen, unfortunately, but week 1, the overall sum points from every single person was 1,098. Week 2, the overall sum points of every single person is 892. So almost a 200-point decrease from week 1 to week 2, which is a direct reflection of a lack of effort, okay, a lack of consistency, a lack of taking action, a lack of hitting your goals. All right, so we gotta pick that back up. They say that day 12 is like the breaking point for people when they're trying to pick up a new habit, and we are like just beyond that. All right, we're actually, I guess we're fairly well beyond that. So gotta reel it in. Don't be another statistic. All right, so that's our goal of our conversation today. And then let's go ahead and start by defining what resilience, mental toughness, and endurance even is. So what is resilience? Resilience is the ability to bounce back from slips, tired days, or setbacks. I always like to say resilience is not about how many times you fall off the horse, but it's about how many times you get up, pull up them bootstraps, and get back up on the horse, all right? So a question that I have for you guys is, when life gets heavy, what does your inner voice say? What is your inner dialogue? What does the conversation inside of your head sound like? Does it sound like she's fighting for you? Like, okay, I know this is tough, but you got to push through. You can. Keep going. Or do you bail out? No, it's just too hard. It's never going to happen. I can't make it happen. I missed one workout, so fuck it. I'm just going to throw away the whole thing. What does your internal dialogue sound like? All right. In a moment here, I'm going to have you guys pause this video and answer these questions in light blue right here. Okay. So that's resilience. Now let's talk about mental toughness. Mental toughness is doing it anyways. It's saying, fuck your mood, follow the plan. Excuse my customer mouth, but sometimes there's just no word to replace the word fuck. All right, it gets the point across. So I'm sorry for my potty mouth. But yeah, it's doing it anyways when it's convenient, when you have every excuse in the world, when you were supposed to work out this time, but your kid needed you, or, oh my gosh, I forgot my meals at home today. It's always finding a way. It's remaining tough. It's not, oh, things didn't go perfect. Okay, I'm not going to work out. All right. Doing it anyways. All right. I love this little quote, right? Motivation is cute, but habits and identity win. All right. Motivation, awesome, right? You feel like it, cool. Doesn't matter if you have a million miles of intentions. It matters what you do. It matters the habits that you have, aka the action that you take, and the identity that you have. Who do you think you are? You know, what's the identity? Are you the type of person that doesn't follow through on your commitment? Are you the type of person that says you're going to hit your 9K steps and then just doesn't do it? And you've created a habit of having that kind of identity. All right. So that's a little bit on mental toughness. And then, can I move myself? I guess not. Sorry if my face is in the way. Endurance, right? The being able to endure, right? Being able to maintain something for a long period of time. Think running. Running is endurance, right? You're doing the same thing for a prolonged period of time. The quiet ability to stay in the game long after excitement fades. That's exactly where we are. We are in the exact moment where endurance needs to kick in, right? Week 1, maybe even the top of week 2, it was really exciting. It was fresh. It was new. And now you're having to stick through that middle point, right? Week 1, week 2. And then there's week 4, week 5. We're in the middle of week 3. You're going to stick through that middle point, and the only way out is through, okay? So we have to endure. You have to endure. Like I said at the beginning of this video, most people quit on day 12 of anything hard. What makes you keep going? So go ahead and take a moment right now, pause the video, and please answer the first question. What does your inner voice say? Does she fight for you or does she bail on you regarding resilience? And answer the last question underneath endurance. Most people quit on day 12 of anything hard. What makes you keep going? So go ahead and pause this now, answer those, and then restart the video. All right. So after you've gone through those questions, that's awesome. I would love you guys to send them in with me, share them with me directly, or if you feel comfortable, send it into the group chat and share it with the group chat, okay? Next, and this is going to be kind of a little, well, it'd be group discussion time if we were all together, but I want you guys to work through this question as well, and then just discuss with me directly, okay? So now I want you to answer the question, what's the biggest mental challenge you face when trying to stay committed to your goals, especially when it gets hard? So please pause this video right now, don't cheat, and take a look at that. Take a few moments to work through that. Okay, when you come back, I have something that I want to show you guys or talk to you guys through. So what research says that one of the number one things that's hard for people, number one things that is hard for people to stay committed to their goals is the lack of visible progress. Overwhelming majority of people say that it's hard for them to carry on when they don't get the immediate results that they're wanting for. Lack of visible progress. People struggle to stay committed when their efforts don't lead to quick results. Okay, that's one. Negative self-talk and doubt is another thing that get in people's way. All or nothing, which is a huge one, missing one workout or making a bad food choice and then just throwing away the whole rest of the day, week, month, so on and so forth. Emotional stress and burnout. Lack of support and accountability, right? So common things people say, I lose stress when I don't feel like I'm seeing results fast enough. I sabotage myself when I feel like I'm not doing well. I talk myself down and convince myself that it's not worth continuing to try. All right, so those are, maybe some that you can relate to, maybe even some that you wrote down. So now let's talk about some practical solutions to overcome this. So some practical solutions to overcome this is one, sorry, my notes are on my phone. I'm back. One is you need to focus on the process, focus on the journey rather than the outcome. And I know that's easier said than done, but that's really a simple way of saying you need to realign your goals. Okay, your goals should be habit-based rather than goal-based. Not like, okay, I want to lose 30 pounds and be able to fit in this size jeans and this and another. No, okay, let's step back. Let's make it goals like, okay, I want to get in 3 workouts this week. I want to feel the sun on my skin every single day. Okay, step back and make it more habit-focused goals rather than just like visible goals, right? Because it's going to take time and you got to trust the process, okay? So that's one thing that you can focus on. Track non-scale victories, right? How's your sleep quality? How's your energy levels? How's your mood? Things of that nature. Reframe the negative talks. Not, okay, I'm not seeing any results. This sucks. Da, 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 da. No. I know every single healthy choice that I make, every single workout that I complete is moving me closer to the person that I want to be and moving me closer to the things that I want to see. Okay. Changing the goal. All right. If you keep making it your goal to work out 7 days a week and it's just not happening, let's readjust. Let's make sure these goals are smart. Okay. All right. I'll be happy if I get in even one workout this week, 2 workouts this week. Readjust, reframe the goal. Okay. Lean into community. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate consistency. Okay. All right. If you do your 4 workouts this week, you get to buy those pair of shoes that you want. Okay. Got to play games with yourself. And another one that I really, really like to combat this is revisit your why every single week at minimum, if not every single day. Just sometimes we know what we need to do, right? It's either A, just having the motivation or discipline to do it, or B, sometimes it's like you just forget. In a way, you literally just like, oh, yeah, that was what I was focusing on. Life happens, this, that, and the other. So writing it down, saying it out loud, keeping it in the front of your brain really, really, really keeps it at the top of your focus, okay? So there's some tips for that. And then next, I want us to move into a manifestation activity, all right? So again, what you guys are gonna do on the next slide, I'm gonna have you guys move to the next slide, pause the video, and fill in all the blanks. She wakes up, and you can even replace she with your name. Megan wakes up feeling amazing and energized and excited for the day. Megan doesn't let emotions make her decisions. She relies on discipline. She has her emotions in check. Megan's internal dialogue is filled with encouragement, positivity, uplifting sounds. Her internal dialogue is catching the triggers that make her spiral, so on and so forth, okay? So pause the video and work through these. Okay, awesome. So once you've worked through those, now, last but not least, last thing that you guys are going to do, I have a little bit of mindset homework for you guys. All right. So 2 tasks that I want you to do every single day for the next 7 days is 1, either write down on paper, please not in your phone. I mean, if you have to do it on your phone, you can, but if you can write it on paper, or if you have a Sharpie and you can write it on your mirror, not a Sharpie, sorry, Expo pen, you can write it on your mirror, a whiteboard, whatever it may be. Or speak aloud 10 I am statements at the start of every single day for the next 7 days, right? I am beautiful. I am resilient. I am strong. I am mentally tough. I am following through on my goals. Encourage yourself, encourage yourself, encourage yourself. What you feed yourself food-wise and what you feed yourself mentally goes a long way. So that's one thing that I have for you guys. Next is to write out your fitness goals, your goals for today and your goals for long term, like 6 months to a year, every single day for the next 7 days. Just try it. See if you like it. See how it works for you, right? Your fitness goals for today. I will complete my workout. I will hit my steps. I will pre-log my food and follow the plan. That's, some like today example goals, and then long term, right? I will work out this many days a week consistently. I will fit into this size jeans. I'll feel comfortable in a crop top. I won't, when I walk around, I won't be insecure or worried about what other people say, what other people think. I will comfortably be able to bend down and tie my shoes. Anything that feels very real and personal to you, okay? So again, like I said, writing these things out, manifesting these things, manifesting what you want goes a really, really long way. All right, ladies, let's go ahead and take action, okay? Let's go ahead and finish the middle and end of this challenge strong, okay? Remember why you started, and I am here for you if you guys need anything, okay? Love you so much.